Hello, I'm Leonard Malden, and I'm happy to be introducing this Fathom Events presentation of Enter the Dragon on its 50th anniversary. Yes, it was half a century ago that Bruce Lee reached the zenith of his screen career and tragically didn't live to see the completed film. He died at the age of 32 after completing post-production dubbing for this movie. He swallowed a pill to relieve a headache and died quietly of cerebral edema later that day. His fans in Asia were shocked by the news. In America, his reputation was still growing, only to be boosted sky high by Enter the Dragon, his first movie to be released by a major U.S. studio, Warner Brothers. The picture was a U.S.-Hong Kong co-production, which offered Lee a decent budget for once and a savvy American producer named Fred Weintraub. It was Weintraub's idea to co-star Lee with a black martial arts teacher, Jim Kelly, and an American actor who was expert in judo and karate, John Saxon. The multiracial trio made Enter the Dragon irresistible to a worldwide audience, and it's still considered by many to be the greatest martial arts film of all time. The story was conceived in the wake of the James Bond series, and it manages to weave elaborate fight scenes into the fabric of a larger-than-life spy story. No one seemed to mind, because the script was just a springboard for dazzling displays of skill by all three leading actors. It was all about the action, and appropriately, the visual style of Enter the Dragon was virtually guaranteed because its director, Robert Clouse, was deaf. He was the one that fabled Hong Kong producer Raymond Chow turned to 5 years later to see if he could cobble together unused footage of Bruce Lee with new material using doubles and stand-ins to create a new feature, which was released in 1979 as Game of Death. No one was happy with the result, and such high-profile students of Lee's as Steve McQueen, James Coburn, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar refused to participate. Even after all this time, it's hard to believe that Bruce Lee's life came to such an abrupt end, especially when you watch him in this movie, at the peak of his powers. He inspired the next generation of martial arts fighters and filmmakers. And if you look closely enough, you may spot Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, who both have bit parts in Enter the Dragon. The American influence is mostly felt in the slickness of production, which its star never enjoyed before. That includes a music score by Lalo Schifrin, a Brazilian-born composer who's best known for his vibrant Mission Impossible theme. If you've never seen Bruce Lee on the big screen, you're in for a special treat. This movie shows him off at his best. Here comes Enter the Dragon, courtesy of Fathom Events and Warner Brothers.